Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is WireDogSec, back with another video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to cover day number 15 of the TryHackMe Advent of Cyber 2023 event, and it's going to be another machine learning opportunity. Before we get into it, if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button with the notification bell. If you're enjoying the content, hit the like button and comment below your thoughts and opinions. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Problem statement. McSkitty has been tasked with building a spam email detector using machine learning ML. She has been provided with a sample data set collected from different sources to train the machine learning model. Learning objectives. In this task, we will explore different steps in a generic machine learning pipeline, machine learning classification and training models, how to split the data set into training and testing data, how to prepare the machine learning model, how to evaluate the model's effectiveness, tells you how to connect to the lab. Let's see, continuing on, overview of Jupyter Notebook. Jupyter Notebook provides an environment where you can write and execute code in real time, making it ideal for data analysts or analysis, machine learning, and scientific research. In this room, we will perform the practical on the Jupyter Notebook. All right, so basically it's just showing you how to use it here. Be sure to read the rest of this here. Exploring machine learning pipeline. A machine learning pipeline refers to the series of steps involved in building and deploying an ML model. These steps ensure that data flows efficiently from its raw form to predictions and insights. A typical pipeline would include collecting data from different sources in different forms, processing it and performing feature extraction from the data, splitting the data into testing and training data, and then applying machine learning models and predictions. Nice little graphic there. It says step number 0, importing required libraries. Before starting with data collection, we will import required libraries. Jupyter Notebook comes with all the libraries we need for machine learning. Here we are importing two key libraries, NumPy and Pandas. These libraries are already explained in detail in the previous task. It shows you how to do it, import. Let's start our spam email detection in the following steps. Step 1, data collection. Data collection is the process of gathering raw data from various sources to be used for machine learning. This data can originate from numerous sources such as databases, text files, APIs, yada, yada, yada. Here we are using the Pandas library to load the data collected from various sources in CSV format. The data contains spam and ham on spam emails. All right, I've gone ahead and went over to the full screen of the VM here. So I'm just going to go through and run these imports right here for step 0, since we already talked about that step. Step 1 as well. We've already done this here. So go ahead and run it. Okay, now we're on test check. Data set. Let's review the data set we just imported. The category column contains the email classification and the message column contains the email body as shown below. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, classification 0 through 4, spam, spam, ham, spam, ham. This message is brought to you, yada, yada, yada. So let's go ahead to continue here. It says data frames provided a structured and tabular representation of data that's intuitive and easy to read using the command below. Let's use the Pandas library to convert the data into a frame. It will make the data easy to analyze and manipulate. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, now let's see here. Spam, spam, ham, ham. A lot more information here, it looks like. All right, step number 2, data processing. Data processing refers to the techniques used to convert raw data into a clean, organized, understandable, and structured format suitable for machine learning, given the raw data is often messy, inconsistent, incomplete. Pre-processing is an essential step to ensure that the data feeding into the ML models is relevant and high quality. There are several data pre-processing machine learning models. Each has their own ways of processing data utilizing count vectorizer. Machine learning models understands numbers, not text. This means that the text needs to be transformed to numerical format. Count vectorizer, a class provided by the scikit-learn library in Python, So achieve this by converting text into a token word, count matrix, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we're going to go ahead and run this here and let it do what it's supposed to do here. Do that little conversion. So let's see if it ran. Okay, there we go. We'll now use the convert function to transform the message column into numeric format as below. So let's go ahead and do that. Run this piece here and then print it out, see what it looks like. There we go. All right, let's continue on. Step number 3, train/test split data set. It's important to test the model's performance on unseen data by splitting the data we control or can train our model on one subset and test its performance on another. Here, the variable x contains the data set. We will use the functions from sklearn library to split the data set into training data and testing data as shown below. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead, run this piece and then run this next one here. All right, and then it goes ahead and explains what's going on here. This argument specifies that 20% of the data set should be kept as a test, 80% should be used for training. Continue on. See model training using naive Bayes. Naive Bayes is a statistical method that uses the probability of certain words appearing in spam and non-spam emails to determine whether a new email is spam or not. All right, explains how it works here. Just going to continue on here. If the calculated probability of spam is higher than that of ham, the algorithm classifies the email as spam. Otherwise, it's classified as ham. Let's use naive Bayes to train the model as shown and explain below. I'm not sure if that's how I pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it. So let's go ahead and run it. And let's see. All right. See, X train, this is the training data, the model we want to learn from. Y train, these are the correct labels, either spam or ham. All right. Step number 5, model evaluation. Let's see, make sure we didn't miss anything here. Okay. Model evaluation. After training, it's essential to evaluate the model's performance on the test set to gauge its predictive power. This will give you metrics such as accuracy, precision, and recall. So let's go ahead and run that. Okay, and it explains everything here. All right, so be sure to read through this because we have to answer some questions here shortly. Continue on here. Testing the model. Once satisfied the model's performance, we can use it to classify new messages and determine if they are spam or ham. So let's go ahead and run this. All right, this email is spam. Great work. We have just completed one cycle of the machine learning pipeline, leaving behind deployment. Just update the following code to include the emails file and run the trained model against these emails. Okay, so let's update the following code. So we're going to use this test underscore emails.csv file, right? So we'll go ahead and do this, run it, run this piece here. Okay, see what we're looking at. See all the data that we want to take and analyze through here. So let's do this vectorizer again, and then new predictions, run it through this, and then this final part here, see what it shows us. Okay, now you can see it's got various different emails classified as spam or ham. It says once you have run the model against the test emails, move on to the task to complete the answers. Conclusion, this is from the task. From the practical point of view, we have to consider the following points to ensure the effectiveness and reliability of the model. Continuously monitor the model's performance, etc., etc. Okay, let's jump over to the questions and try to find those answers here. I know one of them is in the data itself. Let's see here. Okay, I don't think it's going to show up in this part here, but if you go and look at the actual emails here, this is one of the questions answers here. What message is in the information? So make sure to grab this, and let's hop back over to the rest of the questions. Question time. What is the key first step in a machine learning pipeline? As we know, that was data collection, as we saw up above in the actual process, right? It was like the first step here, right there. Step one, data collection. Which data processing feature is used to create new features or modify existing ones? To improve model performance, it's going to be feature engineering. If you scroll back up here as you read through, you'll come across that right here, feature engineering, creating new features or modifying existing ones to improve model performance. And let's go back down here to the questions. It says during the data splitting step, 20% of the data set was split for testing. What is the percentage weight um, average precision of spam detection? So let's go to that area real quick. And that is going to be 0.98. Just want to show you where it's at real quick as soon as I find it. There we go. Precision and then weighted average 0.98 right there. Okay, next question. How many of the test emails are marked as spam? And let's see. It tells us that information here. So let's go ahead and find it. So spam is 1, 2, and 3. The rest of them are ham. Yep, the rest of them are ham. And it says one of the emails that is detected as spam contains a secret code. Remember, that was the one I showed you earlier. I hate best festival, right? If you're looking through this data here. So you can also expand this out. So it says secret code is I hate best festival. It says if you enjoyed this room, please check out the phishing module. And if you're interested in that, be sure to check out that phishing module. If you enjoyed this video, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button with the notification bell, hit the like button and comment below. I'll see you later. Have a nice day.